on, Royal People? You're here for another Royal ID exclusive interview. I'm your girl, Yori Yori, and I am sitting here with a dope, and when I say dope, I mean dope artist. He had us rocking tonight. I'm here with Jon Keith. What's going on?
Oh, you was talking about me. I was about to say you. I should go get somebody.
Now you know good and well. Nah, you did an amazing job tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, what gets you so excited on the stage? Like you just rocked out and you totally were being yourself, like an individual. Like
yeah, I mean that's good to hear you say that too, because I mean like I'm exhausted. You feel me? So like I thought I was like, great job then. I was like, man, these people think they can see it, but apparently they couldn't see it, so that's good. What gets me so excited? I don't know. I feel like for one, it's just like it's crazy that people like want to hear my music. You feel me? Like I remember being 16 years old, like sitting at the computer writing with headphones in because I didn't have a smartphone. You feel me? So I was writing the instrumentals.
You did what you had to do?
Yeah, and like man, just thinking to myself, these are never gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like we go places. People know. Sometimes people know the music. They know the music before the show. You know so like, and then even then, it's like a lot of people say, you know, like to hear them say, you know, I like your music, or your music spoke to me, or like, you know, ministered to me in this way. Sure. It's like that's dope. I get excited.
That kind of leads me to the other question though. So when did you actually start writing? Before 16 or around that time?
So when I was 16, I started writing. I didn't listen to hip hop till I was 14 years old.
Okay.
Before that, I was listening to gospel, like Fred Hammond and Commission and all that, and then also country music.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
twang. Okay.
All all the way, you know, just like weird. You feel me? Like most people's sentence goes like this when you ask them, "Oh, what kind of music you like?" "Oh, pretty much anything but country." What most people say.
Okay.
I grew up on gospel and country music.
Okay.
You know.
That's all good. That's all good. So then So then you started listening to hip hop. One, what made you start to or allowed you to listen to hip hop, and then what influenced you to actually start writing because you were listening to hip hop?
So I was 14, came into this program that works with homeless and at-risk youth, right? And I hadn't listened to any kind of hip hop before. And I was raised in a Christian home, but so I hadn't really heard any other hip hop. But then this dude, who's actually my mentor now, my leader, his name is Brandon, showed me this song by this rapper named Clister, and he's a Christian rapper. A song called Beauty and Pain, and I was like, yo, this is dope.
Wow.
Then I went home that day and I went on YouTube and I was looking at his music, but then I found like Craig, I found, you know, KB and Trippy and all those dudes. And I was just like, oh word, I was like, this is legit. Like, you know, they not tripping in their music.
Yeah.
They're not talking about anything wild.
Yeah.
I can actually show my mom this song. This is insane. And so I was 14, and then like I just kind of kept listening. Went to different concerts. I saw Andy Mineo live. I was like 15, Andy Mineo and Belief. So you know, just kept listening to all these people.
Yeah.
Then when I was 16, I was like, I feel like, you know, as a 16-year-old, just going through so many emotions and just so much stuff. And I was always kind of musical growing up. You know, my mom had us in music classes and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I just started writing songs, you know, and they were all really dark. You feel me? It was all really dark stuff. That, you know, it's probably, I don't know, nobody ever heard really.
Wow.
But yeah, I was 16 and I started writing, and then I actually started releasing stuff when I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And
so now you're with
King's Dream. Man.
Yeah. How does it feel to be on the label?
It's honestly wild. I've been listening to Ruslan and Belief since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to a show, and I remember taking a picture with Belief as a fan. I was this 15-year-old goofy kid with like a Jesus snapback and a tracksuit with some earphones on, like but I wasn't listening to nothing. I was wearing it just simply for style, but nobody wanted to tell me that was not dope. You know, and then,
I mean, did you at least have it like plugged into something to?
Oh, that's the wild part. They wouldn't like there was no cord.
Oh man.
I had the joints just on because I was like, yeah, that's what rappers do. So I got this picture with me and Belief, and now I know him personally, you know, and so like it's been crazy, you know, these opportunities that I've been presented with, and people are hearing the music. I got people coming up to me and saying stuff like I'm their favorite rapper. Like that don't make no kind of sense. That's 100% God.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like one of the songs you performed tonight. Like you're not doing this for you, you're doing it for God.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because at the end of the day, this is gonna end at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's like at best, what, 10, 15, 20 years, something like that.
Right.
And then it's done. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's just gonna be in Jesus. So
Yeah.
it's like it's no.
Yeah.
That's all God.
Yeah. What is something that you would want to make sure you shared with your generation in terms of encouragement, especially when it comes to identity and purpose? That's something that Royal ID really seeks out to make sure people understand their identity in God, their purpose in the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some words that you would share with your generation, millennials, the younger side of millennials, because technically I'm a millennial, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a millennial. But for your generation, what would you say to them?
So it's actually funny because like that's like the main, like that's literally what I go around talking about with everybody, like identity and purpose.
Yeah.
And passion. Like those are like 3 words. I sound like a robot sometimes, like a broken record.
Yeah.
He's talking about that again. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's just so important. Like I don't know. It weirds me out thinking about the fact that before any of this, before time began, God had a purpose. Like God had a purpose for me, for you, for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like that weirds me out. Like trying to wrap my brain around that freaks me out. And also, it's just so important to me because I spent a long time lost. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, I was raised in a Christian home.
Right.
But Jesus didn't mean anything to me until I was 18. So like going to church was like washing your hands before you eat. You do it or you're gonna get whooped. It just is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying?
It was a tradition and kind of a religion, and it became more of an actual personal, spiritual
so,
thing.
I think a lot of the times we focus so much on like, oh, we need to go out and save souls. We need to tell people about Jesus, and that's 100% true. And I think one thing that we always miss is that there's people who are going to church, that are at your church, that are, you know, that have been raised Christian, that are numb to this. They don't understand what it really means to be in love with Jesus. You know, it's like people are in church and still have no idea what they're doing with their life and no idea who they are. They don't realize that identity and purpose, true identity and purpose, only comes in Jesus. And in Jesus, not in church, in Jesus. You feel me? So, what would I say? I don't know. You know,
I mean, you said it though. I mean, you're just speaking from your heart, and it sounds like you're just saying to your generation, like, whether you've already been in the church or you don't know anything about church. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what to do. You sit down, you sit in the pew, you stand up in the pastor, you take communion. You know the rules.
Yeah.
You know what to do in that setting. Yeah. And so it sounds like when you're speaking to those in the church, and even those who don't know about church, it's not until you have a personal relationship with Jesus until you're even going to know your purpose and your plan that He has for you. That's what it sounds like. You just spoke from your heart, though. Yeah, that's dope. Last question.
Okay.
I call it my Royal ID question because, so for an example, when I say, what is your Royal ID? my Royal ID, or my ID used to be rejected. Before I came to know God, before I came to know Christ, it was rejected. I was rejected from the world, rejected from family, church, job, everything you can think of. And then when I had a real relationship with the Lord, He showed me I was beautifully accepted. So what did your name change to? Or, you know, if you can't think of one word, you know, what would the phrase be? Who were you before? Who are you now? What's your Royal ID?
I think He took me from a person who was lost and I would say the word disruptive. I don't know. I was just I was a nuisance almost. You know what I'm saying? Like to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was the kid that needed to say the most inappropriate thing at the most inappropriate time. Took me from that to being a king and a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like it trips me out thinking about how there's people that I grew up with that know the just ridiculous things that I used to say that look to me now and it's like, hey, yo, John, like, I got a question about the Bible. I got a question about this, whatever. Like, I need you to help me with this. Can we sit down? Can we go through this, or whatever?
Right.
And just people that even that I don't know message me on Instagram or whatever it is. Just like, yo, I want you to know how much you inspire me, or how much, you know, like, and it's scary sometimes, you know, because it's heavy, but you know, I don't have to carry it alone, you know, which is dope. So, leader, yeah, I mean, maybe a leader.
Yeah, that's dope. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, and all the best to you. We know we're gonna be doing amazing things, and I'm gonna do another interview. And this is exclusive, y'all. This is first interview. You got it right here with Royal ID.